welcome ladies and gentlemen, Fanie Naude here and welcome to another one of my Monday videos. So today we are talking specifically about the most important thing when you're starting an accounting practice. So stay tuned everybody, that's what we're going to be talking about today. But first of all, I'm the Managing Director for Buznet Direct and we help overworked accountants that's struggling with marketing and sales to get more of a constant stream of their ideal clients. So let us jump into today's training or today's video on, the most important thing when starting accounting practice. And the answer might surprise you. And if it does, you should really rethink your priorities, because this is the bare basics of starting any sort of business. Because accountants are so, let's say, against marketing and sales, it tends to be, let's say, neglected or procrastinated upon. So the things that usually come up, like, okay, what's the first thing that you're going to do when you're starting accounting practice? Then people are like, okay, well, we're going to register the company, we're going to get in good standing with the professional bodies like SICA and CYBA and SIPON, those sort of things. And we should be able to deliver service. We need to package our services correctly. We need to know exactly what we're going to offer for those. And all of those sort of things just keep on getting the right staff, and all of those sort of things just keep on creeping up. Like, okay, I need all of these things to deliver service. But at the end of the day, that's just not what's the most important. So now I'm asking you, what's the most important thing when starting any business? Or what's the most important thing for any business at any stage? Well, it's clients. It's clients. It's just getting clients. If you don't have clients, nothing else matters. If you're not getting clients from day one and you're doing all of the other nitty-gritty stuff of doing the legal documentation, all of that, you're just going to keep on procrastinating. And 2-3 months down the line, where you're still doing some sort of admin, not servicing clients and not going out getting some clients, you're suddenly going to think, well, what should I do? Referrals are not coming in, or other people are not sending me clients, or what should I be doing now? And suddenly the panic starts and you start researching, how do I get clients? And you find videos like this one and you're just like, I should have been doing this from day one. See, that's the whole point of this video, is just to make you think about, okay, the most important thing is clients. Everything gets built around the client. Even the services that you offer gets built around the client. So go out, first thing, find clients. If you don't have any clients, 100% of your time should be spent searching for clients. Not 90 or 99, 100%. Meaning the first thing that you get is clients. Meaning you need to understand them, you need to understand what they're looking for, what sort of services are they looking for, what sort of results they're looking for. Then you structure your services around what they want or what they need. At that stage, it's very, very simple, because then you don't need to think about, what's the client's going to need, or what sort of services should I offer for them. Well, if you're going to go to the market and speak to them, well, great, they're going to give you those answers. They're going to say, well, we have problems with these and these. And you're thinking, okay, well, that service could solve that. That service could solve that. Okay, so I'm probably going to offer those. Okay, and then we want to go to this direction. We want to scale up the company. We want to expand into different offices. And you're thinking, okay, well, there's a couple of services that need it. If you want to go in that route as well, then you start formulating the offer inside of your own head. And you're thinking, okay, well, these are the sort of things that I'm going to offer for them. Well, that's the first thing that you should be thinking about. Getting clients, then going after services, all the registrations and all the legal admin, all of those sort of things. That doesn't matter until you have clients, because as soon as you get a client in, suddenly there's going to be this sense of urgency, because all of those things are not in place, but you have a client, you can deliver service to that client. That means, great, now you do all of those things with a real sense of urgency, not taking 2 to 3 months time to get everything in place. I mean, immediately just handle those sort of admin, because those sort of things are not important. It's really not important in the big scheme of things. If you're thinking about the accounting practice, you're thinking about what's the most important thing? It's the clients. It's happy clients. It's clients that's getting results because of you. That's what it's all about. Because if you start getting in clients, well, great, then you can start getting results, meaning you can leverage that results to get even more clients and scale up even more. So the first thing that you're doing when you're starting accounting practice is not getting the correct staff or getting the right people to deliver the service. It is getting the clients first. Then you can go and get staff to service them if you really want to, but I would not recommend that, especially for the beginning. In the beginning, do it all yourself. if you have less than 10 clients, you should be spending 80% of your time going after new clients, at least 10 clients. And if you're making less than 100,000 a month, that means at least 50% of your time should be spent going after clients or getting new clients. And this sort of thing that, it really starts to scare you when you realize that you don't know how to do marketing, you don't know how to do sales, and suddenly you're thinking, well, I don't want to do these things. I don't want to do these things at any point of time when building my practice. Well, sorry to say it, but when you're starting out, you don't have the money for expensive marketers to do everything for you. You don't have the money to go after all of those sort of things. So you will need to go out and do it yourself. You'll need to leverage stuff like organic marketing. It doesn't cost you any money to get you those first few clients in. It's very, very important that you realize that in the beginning, it's all that matters. Because I've heard a couple of people like climbing on a call with me and they're saying, okay, well, I've been in business for 3 months or 4 months or 5 months. I'm asking them, okay, how many clients do you have? No, I don't have any retainer clients. I've only done some ad hoc work here and there. And it's basically just because of the previous places I worked with. It's like, okay, but what have you been doing? Oh no, I've been structuring my services and I've been getting all of the needed software to deliver service. Like all of those sort of things can be very easily done once you already have clients. Because you don't need to tell that client, okay, well, I can't deliver service at this moment. No, it's about, okay, getting the client, telling you're going to deliver the service, and then handling off everything as effective and as efficient as possible that you can deliver service as fast as possible. That's going to reduce that time of 3-4 months of you setting up everything, thinking about office space and all of those unnecessary things, by just getting the clients and start working immediately. Because at the end of the day, you cannot do anything if you're not getting money in. Even if you have big coffers of money just lying there, it's going to run out eventually. So if you're starting off with little to no money, getting a stable income is the most important thing, because if you can't survive, the business is not going to survive. If the business don't have cash flow coming in, those sort of things are not going to work for you. It's not going to work. And eventually, if you get that first 10 clients and you charge them a minimum of at least 5,000 per month, that's a good steady income to start building from there. Then you can start thinking strategically, okay, what's the next most important thing for me? Well, I'm still going to go after new clients. Can I service all the clients that I have? Yes, I can. Okay, so it's not staff members. Okay, do I have the most efficient software in place? No. Okay, some of the things are still a little bit fishy. Okay, great. Let us upgrade the softwares that we can deliver service as efficiently as possible. Okay, great. We have that in place. What's the next thing? Then you can start building on that. But the most important thing is money coming in. Otherwise, you're not going to survive. You won't get the chance to build all of those things. Because if you take the first 3-4 months to build all of those, and suddenly you run out of money and you have no way of getting clients, then your business fails. It doesn't matter how great you set everything up to deliver service if you don't have anybody to deliver service to. And there's a lot of questions about me speaking about the niche and going after all of that. That's very, very important. But when you're starting out, I would say leverage your connections, leverage your family and friends, leverage all of those. Ask them, tell them you're starting a new accounting practice, you're looking for some referrals. Leverage all of that, especially for the beginning, because cash flow is king for the beginning. Then you can start and specialize and really going after your specific niche, really getting clients a lot more easier when going after them. But the first thing that you do, and everybody does this, is leverage your connections, leverage your network, because you need something to come in within those first few months. Otherwise, it's going to be really, really difficult to get yourself out of that specific rut. So that's what I wanted to be talking about today. Thank you everybody for tuning in for this quick Monday video. I do a video like this every single Monday at 12, so tune in next week again. And if you have any questions or anything like that, please put them in the comments below. I always love to interact with the people watching my videos and giving some value back. So thanks everybody, and enjoy the rest of your week.